have the box.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out. The prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, which you know to be America, and to wake up you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and to let you know you're God's chosen people according to the Bible. And the Most High God loves you and you only. He doesn't care about anybody else. But before all that, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and diligently putting up videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep.
That's right.
Don't bring out Bapu.
God. So, I believe it was yesterday, Russia's president Vladimir Putin, he basically came out in a press conference, and he said that the American dollar and the American economy is about to crash, okay? And that's just an omen for this wicked society, okay? Going to show you that the other nations realize that America's weak right now, and they know what's about to happen, okay? Your world is about to be turned upside down, all right? So,
I go. Grab Ezekiel 7:19.
7:19.
Come That's it. So it's
7:19.
This is what Putin said. He said the dollar enjoyed great trust around the world, but for some reason, it is now being used as a political weapon to impose restrictions. It says many countries are now turning away from the dollar as a reserve currency.
Con. So America, basically being the bully, okay, the whore of the world, she basically was set up to put into subjection the other nations, okay? And this has been going on for centuries, okay? So now the other nations, they're now rich in resources. They're now nuclear capabilities have reached the same level as America. So they're not going to stand up to this whore, okay? Who rides the beast system, which is NATO, okay? They understand now that they have the same weapons, the same military, and they have the same might, if not more, as America, okay? So what you're seeing is the other nations turning against the whore, okay? The whore who sits upon many waters, which is America, which is Mystery Babylon. Let me get Ezekiel 7 and...
What's the one about? Oh, here it is. This is Revelation 13:7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. And that's basically Esau's blessing right there, that he was going to have all the nations in subjection under him, and to put the saints, the Israelites, under him as well.
That's right.
Okay, but it was prophecy that the beast, his power is going to be overthrown. The nations were going to come up against him, and one of the things that was going to pop that off was his money, which is Putin was talking about right now.
That's right. So this is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse Let me start at 16. So I'm gonna start at 14.
All right.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 14. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence, and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys, and of the morning, every one for his iniquity. So, basically, you're gonna have the third woe, okay? The third world war, okay? You're gonna have famines out here. You're gonna have pestilences, okay? And actually, I can't believe, I think the guy's name is Dabu7. He just actually did a video stating that the farmers have basically, I believe it was more than 23% in 2019 percent of farmers have basically went bankrupt, okay? So there's about to be a great famine to hit this land, man, okay? We're not in a time of mirth. We're not in a time of joy. We're in a time of battle. This is the time of war, okay? And it's that season, okay? Because Esau is getting put out of his rulership seat, and Israel, Jacob, is about to be thrown, okay? Let me go to, this is Matthew chapter 10.
19,
Ezekiel 19? Come on. Let me read from the top verse.
19, 7:19.
7:19. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahweh.
So, and that's coming up now. That's gonna be Jacob's trouble, because there's not gonna be no help from your money. Okay, it's not gonna be help from your money. And right now, when the dollar collapses, there's really not gonna be no help for your money. You're gonna have two options: take the mark of the beast, or get down with Yahweh Bashim Yahshai.
That's right.
Or do your own thing and be destroyed. Okay? But either way, it's only two sides. Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Satan, and death. Okay? It's only two sides. But the day where they're going to be casting the silver into the streets is coming up.
That's
okay?
Right.
And the start of that is going to be when America's dollar system fall.
Right. And even look at Venezuela. When Venezuela basically, they had that uprising there, all of their money was literally cast in the streets, man. There's videos on that. Okay? All it was at that point was toilet paper, man, to wipe your ass, man. And that's going to be the same thing with these dollars that you have, okay? You may put it on the pedestal now, but very soon you're not going to be able to do nothing with that money except wipe your nose and wipe your ass, man, okay? That's why it's going to be cast in the streets, because it's going to be nothing, all right? And it says, this is, come on, let me just finish 7:19. This is Ezekiel 7:19. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. Okay, so they're not going to be these people who have subscribed to this ideology of America. Okay, they're not going to be able to save themselves in that day, because they didn't hearken unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. So their own iniquity is going to fall upon them, man. They're not going to be able to feed their stomachs, man. They're going to be hungry out here, and that's one of the worst deaths, if not the worst. Okay, to die of starvation, man.
It is the worst.
It is the worst death, man. Because it's not
fast.
fast. You're just basically watching yourself rot, man. So no, you're gonna have people literally eating shit. You're gonna have people vomiting and eating their vomit, okay? You're gonna have people eating their babies. This is all prophesied. Thus saith the Lord, man. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, he's not coming back for peace, man. That's a fairy tale, okay? Once again, the Catholic Church, they have rocked everybody to sleep, thinking that your so-called Jesus, which is actually named Yahushua, which is he delivers, Rakatha, he's not coming back for peace, man. He's coming back for war. Okay? When he was on the scene 2,000 years ago, he was in this peaceful state, man. He's not coming back like that this time around. He's coming back for war because of what they did, what these Roman centurions did against him. Okay, but also because what they did to the nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So these people are gonna have to pay for what they did to us, man. It's only right. It's only right. And you can roll your eyes, you can do whatever you want, but trust and believe, you will be into subjection. You Edomites, you so-called white people, you will be into subjection to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Point blank, period.
This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
And that's straight to the point. That's Esau to a T, okay? When these elites go to sleep, they're always devising of plans to make sure the nation of Israel never remembers itself, okay? That's why all of a sudden you have YouTube starting in December, they're gonna start banning pages that basically aren't commercially viable, okay? They're channels that can't make money, okay, so to speak, because the elites told YouTube, like, listen, this is the main platform to where the Israelites are waking up, and they're basically waking up each other and waking up others through this channel. So we got to take this out, man. Make your laws strict, okay? Make sure that if their commercials are preaching quote unquote hate, okay, racism, which we're not doing. This is what the words of the Most High, man. Okay? So if they're doing all of these things, get rid of their pages, man. Every day they wake up, they're trying to devise a plan to make sure the nation of Israel is in no more remembrance, man. And that's why Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, he's going to destroy this place, man. It has to be. These people ain't going to wake up. And that's what trips me out about you people in the world. You know, you think that, oh, we're just going through something right now and the nations will get over it. No. So what you think? Right now, all these nations are basically preparing for war. You think they're just gonna have some meeting and just say, you know what are we doing? Everybody just go back home. Nah, man, the Most High stirring this spirit up, man. The time is, your time is up. You heathens, your time is up. And you 2/3 gonna get caught into that, man. Because you rejected the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua through his prophets, man. And you gotta pay a grievous death for that.
This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not.
And this is definitely a bloody city. This kingdom here was made upon the blood of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? The reason why these Edomites and these other heathens, okay, these other nations, they go home peaceful, okay, it's because of our blood, man. Because of what we put into this economy, man. Everything here was started through the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And they have to pay for that blood that they shed, man.
Yeah, brother,
1:7. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen.
So it says, behold, he come with clouds. It's talking about Yahushua and all the hosts of the angels. He's coming back, okay?
When he comes back, he's not come. When he says, behold those clouds, okay? When he comes back with those clouds are what you think are UFOs, okay? Those are actually chariots of the Most High God, man. He's not coming back with actual clouds. He's coming back with the UFOs. Why you think your government all of a sudden, they're literally coming out telling you that they don't know what these UFOs are, okay? That's because they're literally the chariots. They're the vehicles of the Most High power, man.
And it says everybody who pierced him is going to, and he's coming back for the people who pierced him. And the people who pierced him were you so-called white people. Y'all like to say, for God so loved the world. The Most High God, He's not dealing with you so-called white people. You so-called white people are the reason why our Lord is dead.
Con.
Okay? Y'all are the ones that crucified him.
Con.
Okay? That's how sick you so-called white people are. Y'all crucified the Lord, right? The greatest man to walk the earth, which is the so-called black man, and then y'all decided to stab him. After y'all beat him, shaved his beard, spit on him, right? Everything y'all could do, everything y'all could possibly do to torture him, y'all did it.
That's right.
And then y'all put him up on a cross, and then y'all stabbed him. The most, Yahushua, he ain't forget about that. Who you people call Jesus, okay? He got a bone to pick with you so-called white people, okay? And he's coming back.
That's right.
This is going back over here. You have something?
No, Con, go ahead.
Go back over here. This is Nahum 3 and 2. It says, the noise of a whip and the noise of rattling of the wheels and the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mischief of witchcraft.
That's right. And that's this nation that we are in right here. America, aka Babylon. So you're gonna see so many bodies, okay, that you're gonna be dropping over bodies, man. It's gonna be mass death, all right? And a lot of you, matter of fact, let me bring this out, because a lot of you think that America's not written in the Bible just because you don't see the name America. When the Most High said this is Revelation chapter 1, verse 8. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Okay? So if the Most High is the beginning and the end, you don't think America's literally written in these scriptures? Okay? You think that this kingdom is just going to get away with all of this perverseness and he's not going to do anything to it? You people are blinded. That's why he made your ears heavy. That's why he blinded your eyes, so you can't see. That's why you're filled up with pride right now. That's why pride comes before the fall, okay?
Hey, do you have pride in what the Buffalo Soldiers did for the Native Americans?
The Buffalo Soldiers were so-called black people.
Right.
That's right. I'm a Native American. So what did you all do? You got free, and you came and you conquered my people.
Who are the Native Americans?
White man do
Who
that.
are the Native Americans?
Who are the Native Americans?
I am an American Indian. I'm
Who?
a Dakota Sioux.
What does that mean?
What is it?
What's your nationality?
What you're saying?
What's your nationality?
I'm a Native American.
I said, what's your nationality?
I'm an American Indian.
Do you believe in the Bible?
Of course I do.
Okay, now, where can you find in the Bible Native American?
I'm an American Indian. You don't get it.
No, I'm telling you.
You're stuck in your own thing, man.
No.
What, the Bible?
The Bible?
The Bible?
You just said you believed in it. Come on, man.
This is Revelation 19 and 11.
Boy.
And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
That's right. And that's Yahushua. He was the most righteous man to ever walk this planet. And when he comes back, everything he's gonna do is just and righteous, man. Okay? The killing of all these Edomites, all you so-called Chinese, Japanese.
We call him Esau.
Right, all of these nations have to pay. So when Yahushua he does his thing on his planet, it's in righteousness, man. They deserved it. They killed him. Okay?
Yo, that dude, he's not a fucking, that dude is sick.
I'm a Native American.
He said y'all Buffalo Soldiers teamed up with the white man against the Native Americans. Bro, really?
Right.
Y'all Native Americans teamed up with the white man to kill more Native Americans.
God.
We already know Israelites teamed up and was coons. We already know that.
They do it today. So why wouldn't they do it back then?
But look what he said. He said Benjamin teamed up with Esau and took down Gad. But he's not talking about Gad. His wife was a fucking Edomite. What about the so-called white lady you with? That's a devil. What about her part in it? What do you think? Jake just built a boat, came over here, started attacking people? No, he was brought here, and Esau, the so-called white man, okay, he said, you're going to join this army, we're going to rape your family, we're gonna rape your little boy, rape your little girl, if you don't join our army.
That's right.
They were strong-arming and doing what they had to do.
That's right.
But the whole point is, you don't blame the dog, you blame the person who's holding the leash. That's a so-called white man, woman, and child.
Are you talking
Okay.
to me holding the leash?
Well, that's how you're gonna have you in the kingdom. We're gonna have you on the leash, just like Fido right here. That's definitely gonna happen.
That's
the Most High
right.
God, he's against the so-called white man. You know who Nat Turner is?
Yes.
You like Nat Turner? What did he do?
What he helped to save slaves.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Okay.
But how did he do it though? What did he
Look,
do?
it's been a long time since I was in school.
He went around killing white people on plantations.
That's right.
And you said you like him, right?
Well, I remember him.
Do you like him?
I don't know. No, you're not supposed to kill. So.
Okay. How do you feel about 9/11?
Oh, I'm angry.
Okay, who did that?
Well, we don't know for sure, but we think it was
Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda.
So that means you were for the war over there because they bombed our buildings and they killed our people. So they start war with us. We got to go get revenge, right?
Better than having it here.
Exactly. So that was okay, right? Because they started it, right?
Well,
They started it, right?
but I don't know if I'm all for all that war. But it's something, nobody talks anymore. They just have to do action. If they could sit down and talk about
When have
it.
anybody ever talked?
Kingdoms don't.
Not in a long time.
Okay, name one specific time. That somebody talked instead of going to war.
Never, because we've been having wars since people.
Because kingdoms aren't established through talking. That's why. Kingdoms don't get dethroned because of talking.
Yeah.
That never happens. That
Think
doesn't
about it,
happen.
It is. It's all through action.
So the Most High God, he's the same way. He says he's going to make war with the so-called white man and all the other Chinese, Africans, the Arabs. He said,
Separation and then make war.
yep, that's right. He's all about separation. He said the sheep on the right, the goats on the left. And the goats are going to get slaughtered. And if you're an Edomite, which the so-called white people, the majority of them are, what's your nationality?
I'm English and Irish.
What's your dad?
He was English.
So, if you're an Edomite, which the majority of the so-called white people are Edomites, that means you're going into slavery. But if you're an Israelite, which you could be,
Could be if we take it all the way back. You're right.
if you're an Israelite, you'll be ruling. But if you are an Edomite, which the majority of the so-called white people are Edomites, you're going into slavery by the hands of who they call Jesus. All right, Harriet. Revelation 19 and 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Yahweh. Woo.
Right.
They say he had a vesture dipped in blood.
That's through all those bodies he killed. All right.
Bro, they say, who's this man that came from Edom
Right.
with dyed garments?
Damn, look, damn, his garment is bloody as a. Yeah, that's what the Most High. That's what Yahweh Shah he gonna do. He
Mr. All Love.
Right, Mr. All Love. He gonna show you love, all right. He gonna show you some love. He coming
Shalom,
back for
Maki.
war. Shalom, Mike.
This is Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So the sword is going to come down upon Idumea. Okay, that's going to be the nuclear missiles. Okay, and also the sword is going to come down of Esau, the so-called white man. He's going to wage wars here. Okay, he's going to implement the mark of the beast. He's going to be the cause of the famine because all the nations are going to stop dealing with him and stop bringing their food and trading with America.
That's right, and that's exactly what's happening now, man. America doesn't produce the majority of their food. Okay, America's goods don't get produced here. Okay, the nations are now making themselves separate from this whore, man, from America. Okay, This is prophecy right here in your face, man. But these people, they're so blinded, okay, that they don't understand this and they don't see these things because they want this nation to continue, man. Even 2/3 of our people, man, they want to be accepted by Esau, okay? Motherfuckers literally took out your whole nation, bro. Fed you to alligators, man.
And Gad just said it out his mouth.
Yeah, at Khan. Gad just said
You
it.
roll around with an
And
Edomite.
and his wife is an Edomite.
You mad at us?
And you, Khan, and you mad at us for telling you who you are, what these people, what your wife, nationality, what they did to you, and you mad at us.
Your own defense is you helped them. That's your defense?
That's like somebody killed, my brother, and I sit up there and the person that killed his brother, I want to be friends with him. Man, that's some crazy shit, man. That's just crazy, man.
This is Jeremiah 25:33. And the slain of Yahweh shall be at the day, shall be at that day from one end of the earth until the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung up.
Gone. Break it down.
So when Yahweh Shemi Ashad, the Most High God, right? When he wages war in America, all you dead bodies are going to be in the street stinking. And it's going to be from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth.
That's right.
America's going to get it the worst because this is the proudest place.
That's right.
You women walking around looking like harlots, okay? The so-called white man, he's walking around freely when he's a vagabond, a fugitive. There's a what's those things called? There's a warrant out for you so-called white people, okay? The babies. Matter of fact, you can get Psalm 97:10. There's a warrant out for the so-called white man, woman, and child, okay? And we're going to take y'all dead or alive, okay? Dead or alive, y'all coming with us. We're going to be established next, and y'all are going to slavery. We don't care if y'all got little babies. Y'all little babies are going to slavery too. That's
You said Psalms 97?
10. 37:10.
Ye that love the Lord. Con. This is Psalms 97, verse 10. Ye that love Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked.
So Yahweh Shemi Ashai said, if you love me, you gotta hate evil.
That's right.
Okay? Because you Christians like to say, oh, there's no evil in my heart.
That's right.
I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. Well, y'all against God. Okay? Not only do y'all show it through your actions, y'all say it out of your mouths and y'all don't even know it.
That's right.
You don't hate evil. You don't hate anything. The Most High God, I'm not gonna say they're gonna give you a strike. The Most High God, he's against you so-called white people. The Most High God, he's against lesbians. He's against sodomites. Okay? He's against America. He's against the Chinese, the Arabs. The Most High God, the only thing he wants is revenge for what you so-called white people did to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Y'all are going into slavery. The Chinese man is going down. The Arabs are going down. All the nations outside of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are going down.
That's
this
right.
This is what the Most High God wants. Okay? The best part about this is that the so-called white man, he's going to get it the worst. Okay?
That's right.
He's going to get it the worst. Because he's done the worst. Y'all went above and beyond the call of duty. Y'all said I was wroth with my people, but y'all went above and beyond. He said, I ain't tell y'all to do all that. This is Psalms 50:19. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. You got it, bro.
Which one?
It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Con. And that's you Edomites, you so-called white people. Everything that comes out your mouth is evil, it's deceit, okay? You try to push your agenda on the whole world, okay? You try to rock the so-called blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans to sleep with your so-called Jesus, okay? Saying that he loves all, okay? Which he doesn't love all, okay? He only loves the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
That's why you're going into captivity when he comes back, okay? That's why you will serve the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans,
That's right.
okay? So everything, get out, man. Everything you literally preach is I don't know why fucking Esau weirdo. Everything you preach is wickedness. Everything that comes out your mouth is wickedness, okay? Since you were born, you speak lies, okay? The moment you come out the womb, you speak lies, all right? That's why you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to come back to your power before it's too late, before you get caught on the other end, man.
It says, verse 20, it says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Khan, we came out the same womb, but Esau, he want to slander his brother, okay? He want to put his brother, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the seed of Jacob, he want to put you into subjection, okay? He want to kill you in the streets. He want to give you laws that are harsh, but when he does the same thing, it's okay. He gets a slap on the wrist, man. Okay?
Oh, he was sick. He
Right.
was sick.
Right.
He
was-
grew up in a trouble household.
He grew up in a troubled household, okay? we can't go harsh on him. He just needs help. You people are sick, man, and that's a part of your witchcraft,
What
man.
happens if it's a Jake?
If it's a Jake, oh nah, he gets 60 years. All he did was steal from the store? Nope. He's a nigga. He gets 60 years. All right?
He's a menace to society.
He's a menace to society, okay? He's a thug, okay? They call you all these type of names, and you still want to literally be a part of this system,
He got
okay?
suspended in the 3rd grade.
He got suspended in the 3rd grade from fighting. He's such a thug, okay? But when the white man does something, it's okay. He needs help. He's deranged, all right? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, he gonna destroy this fucking place, man. He gonna destroy this nation, man.
This is Habakkuk 2:15. Woe unto him that give his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Khan. And that's exactly what you Edomites do, and that's what you did to the tribe of Gad, man, when you came here, okay? The tribe of Gad never had strong drink, man. What did you do? You gave them strong drink, okay? And anyone knows if you never had alcohol, you're gonna be gone. You're gonna be lit, okay? So you basically got them drunk and you overtook them, man. That's wicked, man. That's witchcraft, man. Cause you can't do nothing honorably, man. Tell them to their face you want their land. See what happens then. You can't do that because you're a serpent, man.
This land is your land.
Right.
This land is my land.
Khan, no. You people are wicked, man. Wicked. We got a serpent right here coming. Look at
What's
him.
up,
red.
Esau? What's up, Esau? Preaching the Bible. Huh? We hungry
Nah.
for the we hungry for
We hungry for the kingdom.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what we hungry for.
We hungry so you can be in subjection. That's what we hungry for. Yeah. Huh? Hey, if you read it, the Most High, he ruthless too. Why you think this happening to your nation?
The Bible. We read from the Bible. Yup.
Yeah. The King James version, 1611. I'm sorry? That's where we from, yeah. It is. Got you. Appreciate it.
All right.
He might be a jig. Come off like a little jig from the spirit.
I thought he was trying to be a scoffer.
Right, that's why I was like, hold up.
It says, this is Psalms 149:5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
That's right. So that's a righteous act, man. When we put you other nations, you heathen nations, you so-called white men and women, you so-called Chinese, okay? You so-called Japanese, you so-called Arabs, we put you in chains, man. That's gonna be a righteous act. And that's coming here, man. And that's coming throughout the world, whether you want to hear it or not. Thus saith the Lord. You can't stop prophecy,
Come.
okay? The Lord is a man. He's the man of all men, okay? He's a man of his word, so to speak. So what he says is going to come true, and you can't do nothing about it, man. You can't do nothing about it. You will be into subjection to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, whether you want to hear it or not.
This is Nahum 1 and 2. God is jealous, and Yahweh. It says Yahweh is jealous, and Yahweh revengeth. Yahweh revengeth and is furious. Yahweh will make vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
That's right. And it's sad because you all have put your so-called Jesus, you try to give him one emotion, and that's love. How you gonna give the Most High Power one emotion? You don't have one emotion, so what you think more than the Creator? That makes no sense, man. He's a jealous power. He's coming back for vengeance. He gets mad as well when he see all this wickedness happen on the planet, okay? It's like a slap in his face to just say he just all love, man. You not all love, so how the hell he gonna be all love, man?
God.
That don't even make sense, man.
This is Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them.
Con. So even if we here and we're righteous, man, you wicked people on this planet, you always try to seduce the men of righteousness, man. Whether it be subconsciously or consciously, okay? Whether it be through your media, okay? Through everyday life, somehow, some way, you're gonna try to get us off track, man. And it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai that we see your devices, man. Okay? That we see your wickedness, man.
This is Job. You holding something?
Nah, go ahead. Let me just get this one. This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. Okay? So Yahushua, your so-called Jesus, he's going to rule in righteousness. And those princes are the 144,000 elect men, okay, who are standing up against these wicked kingdoms and their enemies right now, man, Lord willing. Okay? So we're going to rule with Yahushua. Okay? It says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. Not just any man, but a man of the Lord. A man of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says he shall be as a hiding place from the wind. That wind is destruction, man. And a covert from the tempest. The tempest is war. As rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So the elect men are literally going to be stable, man. Yeah, they're going to have to go through things through Jacob's trouble, but the Most High is going to put a spirit upon these men to endure, okay? To understand not only what's going on, but where to go, what to do, okay? That's why all you groups, you know, you telling people to get guns and this and that. We ain't got to do none of that, man. You could never shot a gun in your life. If the Most High puts a spirit upon you to know how to shoot a gun, you gonna do it, and you probably gonna have the best aim ever. Okay, if that's the Most High's will. So all you got to do right now is preach this word. Okay, push the rock. Okay, and endure, man. Because in that day, everybody man, the elect men of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai are gonna shine like gold, man. Okay? This ain't vain glory, man. This ain't nothing. We not trying to get vain glory. I don't care about subscribers. We don't care about YouTube views, okay? I don't care, man. We're trying to please the Most High. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All that vain carnal shit, y'all can keep that, man.
This is Lamentations 2, And 14, thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity,
Come.
but have seen for thee false burdens and curses of banishment.
Come, break it down now.
It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee and hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
That's right. And that's what these other nations do. Okay? They love it when we're ignorant, man, because they look at it like, wait, what? These are the Most High's chosen people? Look at them. They're fighting each other. They're killing each other. They love it. Okay? And then they know in the back of their mind that literally we're under the programming of the so-called white man, but they don't take that into account because they're wicked. Okay? They want to justify for putting the nation of Israel down, man, at any turn and any second that they can get, man. It's crazy. Like, you seen that thing where Myles Garrett and the quarterback from Pittsburgh, they got into it. Now,
He started it.
I'm about to say, not one person said that the white boy started it. Not one person, except Jake. Dude didn't even get suspended, man. He was trying to take his helmet off. So, of course, you trying to take my helmet. I'm going to take your shit off, man.
Right.
That's right. That's like somebody swinging at me. I'm going to swing it. Okay, cool. You want to swing at me? I'm going to swing at you. That's natural, man.
But look at the devil to show the Jake smashing the Edomite over the head.
That's what they want. Once again, they're justifying their wickedness, man. They're not gonna say nothing to Mason Rudolph, okay? That he started the actual fight. That shows you Esau's witchcraft. So now all you see is this big black guy, so-called black guy, literally smashing a helmet over a so-called white man's head. Oh, that's the black people, just angry. No. Dude literally got mad because his team losing and he sucks. Dude threw 4 interceptions. He sucks, man. He got mad, point blank period. You mad because he tackled you? What else he supposed to do? This ain't flag football. He tackled you, bruh. Get up and keep going. But y'all want to justify, you literally want to justify your wickedness, man. That's why you fucking people, man. Bro, yo. Ain't gonna be no let up, man. The Most High gonna have to put a spirit upon Edom. He gonna have to put a spirit upon Edom to literally survive 1 hour in Salakia in the kingdom, man.
Matter of fact, Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Oppression makes the wise man mad. Okay, not the wisdom of this world, not going to college. Okay, but understanding who your oppressors are. Okay, understanding the system that you're in, understanding that you're actually royalty. Okay, and you were sent here in slave ships. Okay, that the Bible speaks of.
What's your nationality, bro?
Oh, my name?
No, your nationality.
African American.
Joseph?
How you doing? Yes. Nice to meet you. That's why I came over here to say hi to y'all.
Come.
Yeah.
You know what this is about?
What is it?
So, are you a Christian?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How
I
long?
believe in Jesus.
You believe in Jesus?
20 years, yes.
20 years.
I go to that church right down there. Okay, it's First Baptist.
How long you been going to
20
church?
years.
20
my whole
years?
life, yes.
All right,
Been
20
involved with the community and everything.
Okay. Are you familiar with okay, you said Jesus, right? What do you know about Jesus?
Well, Jesus is the type of man that made sacrifices for us.
Mhm.
Because as dying on the cross, he's the one that died for our sins. So what I like about Jesus is because when somebody makes sacrifices for something that we did and he didn't do, why didn't we get the blame for it when he did? Think about it.
Right.
Right.
That's honorable, right?
Right.
He took the L for his people.
Right.
He died because
How y'all doing?
he died because our people couldn't make it.
Right.
So he got up on that cross to give us a chance to come back to the Heavenly Father.
Right.
That's a guy you can get behind. You know, like
Yeah.
sometimes you get jobs where the boss, he's like a jerk. He just sits in the office just telling people what to do, but he don't actually do it.
Right.
But no, the Lord, he actually got up on the cross. He got in there, got his hands dirty for us. Yeah, that's what he did. How can you not get behind a guy like that?
You have to. 'Cause
Exactly.
He's the one that will get on. We're the ones that get on our knees and beg for him because of what he's done for us.
Right.
At the end of the day, we obey him.
Right.
We thank him. No matter what we do, no matter who else we think, God always comes first, no matter what.
That's right.
So I agree with you, man.
So, but here's the thing. Are you familiar with Nat Turner? You know who that is?
I've heard, yes. I've
So-
heard of that name. Yeah.
Did you know what he did?
No, not really.
Okay,
Learned
Nat-
about in history class, but no.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown because this applies to the Bible. Because what I'm about to tell you next is why we're out here. So Nat Turner was he was a slave. So back then you had slaves running away. So what the slave masters would do, they would tell our people like, yo, your God says if you don't obey your masters, you're going to go to hell. So some of the slaves would listen, but not enough to where it's a big impact. So they came up with an idea. We're going to raise up one of these black people so they can tell the other black people, obey the masters. Because they figure, hey, they trust each other. So we lift one of them up and they tell them it's more, it'll make more sense coming from one of them than one of us. So they raised up Nat Turner. Now here's the thing. Nat Turner started actually reading the whole Bible. And he understood what they would tell him to preach wasn't actually in the Bible. When it says obey your masters, it wasn't meaning what they was talking about, what it was meaning.
What was in the Bible.
Exactly. Now, here's where the churches today come in hand. The same doctrine that they were preaching on the plantations back then, that they were forcing them to learn, are the same things you learn in the churches.
Right.
Nat Turner read in the Bible that God's people, which are a specific race of people, are above all the other races. They're supposed to be ruling above all the other races of people. As in, everybody on the planet are not equal. You got God's people at the top, and everybody else is supposed to be in subjection to them. You never heard that before, right?
I haven't. No.
That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. But they don't preach that in the
didn't preach
churches.
it.
Why? Because they got to keep our people in subjection. Because you look in America, right?
When you say I'm suggesting, like in a specific group, you mean?
No,
Like just,
subjection, like in order, so to speak.
okay.
Keep them in order. So when you look at America, it's not a mystery. Our people are being killed by the cops.
Yeah.
We gotta live in the worst neighborhoods. Whenever like if a white person shoot up a church or something, they'll say he was sick, he needs help.
But if a black man were to do it,
He's a thug,
he's
a gangbanger, things like that.
And they don't want to take the time to look at what's going on with him. They
Exactly.
just want to focus on the white guy because
Exactly.
they think, they feel sorry for him. When you're looking at another guy that's another race,
Right.
that could do the same thing, but he could have problems too. You're just gonna
Exactly.
label him as a thug, as a deceiver, as stuff like that. That's unfair.
Exactly. So why is this? Because think about it, right? Because so you would admit, black people, we're treated the worst in America. You admit that, right?
I
Now,
know that, yeah.
9/11, who they blame that on?
Us.
No, 9/11.
Oh, what was it? Al Qaeda.
Exactly. Now, so Arabs in America, who get treated worse? Arabs or black people?
Arabs. And us.
You
Both.
think Arabs? Okay, how many cops have you heard killing Arabs in America?
Well, because we're both. You know,
No,
that
just
term?
answer the question. How many Arabs have you heard of getting killed by the cops?
No.
So how do they got it back? Now, I'm from Philadelphia. I don't really know this neighborhood too well, but in Philadelphia, when you go down to the ghettos, there is no Arabs in the ghettos unless unless it's his business. So they don't got it bad as we do. You go down to DC, you go down to Baltimore, you go down to Atlanta, all the ghettos, there is no Arabs in the ghetto unless it's their business. They're not getting treated like we are.
And Salaki, I have to cut you off, but if they did 9/11, how come they still own most of the gas stations?
It don't make
It
sense.
don't make sense.
But here's the thing about the Bible, like I said. Matter of fact, you said the Lord died for everybody, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna bring it back in.
Okay.
This is Acts what?
5:29. Acts
Come.
5:29.
This is Acts 5:29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, "We ought to obey Yahweh."
No, read it verbatim.
Con. We ought to obey God rather than men.
So Peter and the disciples said, "Yo, we gotta obey what the Bible says, what God said, rather than what men are talking about." So man will tell you Jesus died for everybody on earth, right? Isn't that what they say?
That's what they say.
Now,
And
but
we
let's
were
see.
in a place about that too. I did a play on that too. Where we would pretend to nail Jesus to the cross too. We did a play on that.
Hold on, you said that's written in the Bible?
No, a play.
Oh no. You said it's written that he died for everybody. It's in the Bible.
Right.
I'm gonna prove to you it's not in the Bible, because like I said, it said we ought to obey God rather than men. Because men will tell you out their mouth he died for everybody, but the Bible tells a whole different story. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, I see what you mean. So, what other people have been telling me sometimes isn't true. But if I were to read in the Bible, it would tell me different.
Exactly, and I'm gonna show you right now. Keep reading.
I gotta get that.
It says the God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree. Him have God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior.
Hold on. So you agree he He was hung on a tree, and he was
It was a cross. Remember?
well, when you go into the word cross, well, okay, a cross. Well, he was hung on a cross. He was crucified to give repentance and forgiveness of sin for who?
us,
Who's us?
the people,
What people?
us,
Everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the Bible says.
It says, "Him have God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to forgive repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins."
So according to Acts, he died to give repentance and forgiveness to Israel, not everybody.
everybody.
Israel.
Now it makes sense. But how come every time I go to church, they always say he died for us? Died
Okay,
for us? So
I'm gonna
we've
break
never
that down
been
for you.
talking about
John 3:16.
Israel and stuff.
Watch this. I got you. Watch this. John 3:16. Because people break down the Bible wrong. Because what Bible, what English, what language was the Bible written in? Do you know? Are you okay? The Old Testament was originally written in the Hebrew. The New Testament was translated from the Greek and the Latin. And the Old Testament was written originally in the Hebrew. The New Testament is written originally in the Hebrew, the Greek and the Latin. Now they were translated by King James into the English, so people can understand, because that was the number one language, English. So they translated from these languages to English. Now, so when you go into words, so when you read stuff in the Bible in English, you can't just read it and just think that's what it means. You got to go back and see what it means. Like when you world, if you Google world right now on your phone, any word, if you go to Google, you put a definition for the word, let's say beyond, it'll probably have like 3 different definitions. Definition 1, 2, and 3. And that's just one word right there. Now you go into the Bible, all these
So
words.
you're trying to say what the Bible holds is more than one definition, right?
Exactly,
So
for certain words in certain
things
contexts.
will tell you one thing, but another Bible can tell you another thing.
Oh, no. What I'm saying is, like,
Certain word.
I'm gonna read this to you and I'm gonna show you what I mean.
It says, this is St. John 3:16. "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life."
Now, when you go into that, so according to, if you read it in English, it says God gave his son to die for the world. You would probably think off top from reading that everybody in the
That's
planet.
everybody.
But no, there's three definitions and 3 words in the New Testament for world. Now, one word is oikoumene, which is talking about everybody on earth. Another word for world is cosmos, which is talking about a specific group of people. Another word is eon, which is talking about a time period. So, what definition do you think goes there in John 3:16?
You gotta tell me.
Is cosmos with a K, a Greek word, which is talking about a specific group of people, not everybody on earth. Grab Matthews 1:21.
I gotta get going on it. Enlighten me.
All right.
Enlighten me too.
You're an Israelite. When you get time, go home, look online, look on YouTube, put in Hebrew Israelite, because the doctrine of Christianity will not get you salvation. The Most High God, his name is Yahweh, which is in the Hebrew. His son name is Yahweh Shai, which is who they call Jesus, because Jesus is not a Hebrew word. And Jews spoke Hebrew, so they obviously named their kids a Hebrew name. His name was Yahweh Shai. So when you get home or whatever, you get time, look up Hebrew Israelite. This is for your life. All right, brother. And that's what this truth is about. Casting down strongholds.
Right.
It's not about the guns. It's not about weapons. It's not about crossbows. Okay? It's not about that. It's about casting down the strongholds. And what's the strongholds on our people? That the so-called white people are pure. That Christianity is the way. Shaved beard is pure and wholesome and clean. Shaved beard is going to get you put to death. Thus saith the Lord.
Right.
Okay?
Our people are just so far removed from who they actually are that now they don't know their left from right, okay? And that's because of the indoctrination that Esau has put on our people, man. Okay? This is exactly why the wicked they have got to leave and get out of this rulership seat, man. They have to. Because if they continue, there won't be a soul on this planet, man. They're turning everybody gay. They're giving transgenders rights. They don't want the Most High's will to be done, man. They want their own wicked ass ideologies to be pushed, man. And then these people are so weak-minded that they don't even say anything about it. Okay? They just want to work a 9 to 5 and go home and go on vacation once a year, and that's it. That's life.
This is Psalms. (94:16). Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
That's right. And that's the 144,000, Lord willing. We're part of that number. But the elect, man, they're standing up for righteousness, man. They're standing up for Yahweh Shai, man. Why Yahweh, okay? No one else is doing it on this planet. Like I just said, everybody just wants their, what they can get. They want a nice little car, a nice little house, money to, go on vacation or do something wicked. That's all they care about. They don't care about actually having righteousness on the planet, okay? At all. They don't care. They don't care. As you see, we're literally preaching the word. Do you see people coming up by the droves like, man, that's actually good to hear. That's refreshing to hear. You know why? Because these people are wicked, man.
Well, the one guy did want to feed us.
Con. Yeah, he did. You did have one guy that wanted to feed us. Cool. Okay. But at the same time, for the majority of these people, they don't care because their heart is set upon wickedness, man.
Con.
Constantly, daily. Okay? It's what? It's damn near, almost like 12 o'clock, 12:30, something like that? These people are going into a damn bar to drink.
Yo.
Like, goddamn.
And that's just right now. They've been since we got here. They've been in there.
Literally since we got here about an hour ago, they've been going in there, man. You're dead if you just wake up and let me just go drink. It's football today. Let me just get wasted. I know I got to go to work tomorrow, so like you're just dead, man. Everybody just existing, and you're existing and actually not living because you don't want the word, man. You don't want to live in righteousness, man.
Con.
It's crazy. America is the most wicked place ever in the history of mankind, man. And if you don't see it, this shit is crazy.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
God. So if the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, what do you think the vibration of the earth is going to be? Wicked. Okay? And then what he did was he covered up the faces of the judges. Who are the judges? That's Israel. Okay? That's your so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American men, man. He covered up your faces. He made sure that you think you're a nigga. Okay? You think that you're black. You think that you're a color. Okay? Do you hear a Chinese man, you say, hey, what's your nationality? Oh, I'm orange. You be like, wait, what?
Yellow.
But it's okay when I'm yellow. But it's okay when you say that you're black. Hey, get the fuck. Come on, man. This is a part of the wickedness. So if the world was given into the hands of the wickedness, or Salaki, if the world was given into the hands of the wicked, he's going to cover the faces of the judges. Why? So that he can literally push. He about to hit this truck hard. So he can put the judges to make sure that they're nowhere to be found, man. So that his wickedness can be pushed. Okay?
This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Khan. So when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. So when Israel is back into that rulership seat, okay, people are going to rejoice because there's not going to be any wickedness, okay? But when wickedness is flourishing and is thriving on this planet, everyone mourns, man. They see how the elite are the 1% of the world basically own everything, okay? They literally have more wealth than the lower class and the middle class combined, man.
Gone.
How is that possible?
That's why you got suicide coming back.
Right, Khan.
That's why you got people smoking cigarettes. Everybody want to get high.
Khan, they trying to escape from reality, man.
Khan.
Because they are mourning inside, whether they want to believe it or not. They're trying to find the quickest way to make sure they don't have to come to grips with reality, man.
Getting drunk in the morning.
Getting drunk in the morning, okay? Probably getting drunk at night, right before they go to sleep to go work a job that they don't want to work. The people are mourning. They just don't want to accept it, man. And that's actually through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
is John. I mean, Slocky, this is Job 5 and 12. 5 and 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
God, break it down.
So Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the Most High God, he's going to disappoint the devices of the crafty, okay? And who are the crafty? You so-called white people. Y'all serpents, okay? Speaking with a forked tongue, okay? Y'all talk all this peace, love, everything, but in your heart, y'all imagine of evil. Y'all are the face of rape, robbery, murder, and genocide, okay?
That's right.
Everywhere y'all go, it's destruction. You so-called white people, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Okay? I would hate to be a so-called white person. Y'all known for murder, robbery, treachery, pedophilia, incest, okay?
Everything death. And then on top of that, you ain't got no flavor to you.
Hank's mom is his sister.
Do nothing but wickedness all day, every day, man. That's why you hate Jake, because Jake has that flavor about him. He got that essence. He actually has a spirit that's different, man. And y'all hate that because you can't be that. Nobody wants to fucking walk around with a pale face and then as soon as somebody say something to you, you turn red. Like, what the hell?
You get burnt up by the sun.
You get burnt up by the sun.
Feel like a snake.
You walk different. You know, you don't gain muscle like the so-called black man.
You gotta get juiced.
You know all the women actually like the black man. You hate that, man.
You gotta get testosterone boosters and what's that shit called? Viagra.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here.
Low testosterone, like everything about you, man. It's you know, I would hate to be Edomite. Thawadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh for making me Israelite, man.
I would hate to be a so-called white person, man.
I would too.
They get their women be putting sex toys inside of them.
Make them cucks. Motherfucker will tell her man that she won't have sex with a black guy.
And if he film it, he's okay with it.
Okay, baby. Anything for you.
I just want to film it.
I just want to film it.
That's it. That's it.
And I ain't even trying to be nasty, but I've actually had someone, a woman, tell me that her man wanted to, and this was an Edomite woman, but she told me that her man actually wanted her to have sex with me. Yo, that's fucking. And I looked. I said, yo, don't you ever, don't. I ain't with that, yo. Like, don't ever in your life. But that's the sickness of these people, man.
He probably wanted to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like,
he
yo.
wanted to watch?
I think, yeah, deadass. I think so. She ain't mention it. Cause as soon as she said, I deaded it. I deaded all that. I'm like, yo, don't talk to me about no shit like that. Like, I don't play that. And she literally told me, like, yeah, he, I don't know why. I don't know why, but he wants me to have sex with him. Yeah, because
she was down with it.
Yeah, she wanted to. But I'm like, nah,
Wait,
I'm
was
good.
he with her?
Nah.
Or she just sent them?
Nah, she literally sent. We was in class. This is when I was getting my CDL. We was in class, and I think he picked her up one day or something, and in the whole class it was me, her, and this other guy that we got like really close because we sat beside each other, whatever. But I guess he seen us talking or whatever, and then he, in his wicked ass mind, I don't know, man.
Oh, the guy and the girl were together and they all were talking to each other in the same class?
Right. So he was picking her up and saw that me and her was talking, and then I guess he went home and told her like, yeah, you want to have sex with that black guy, don't you? Because I want you to. Like, just weirdos, man. Just weirdos, bro.
Yo.
Like, no Jake thinks like that. You know what I'm saying? My woman is a possession unto me. I'm not, come on, bro. These fucking weirdos, man.
16. This is Proverbs 16. And for the Lord Yahweh made all things for himself, ye, even the wicked for the day of evil.
That's right. So you may think that the wicked are just doing things through their own devices, okay? Oh, they have harp. Oh, they have chemtrails, this and that. This is all through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. He wants to make sure that he's justified in the killing these motherfuckers. Point blank, period. Okay? And the righteous as well. He wants to make sure that he's justified in saving the righteous. Okay? This is his movie. You're literally a part of the creator's movie right now, man. He's directing everything. No one has such thing as free will. There's no such thing as free will. You woke up and came out to this park, or you came to this bar because the Most High sanctioned it, man.
Con. This is 1 Kings 22:19. And he said, Hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left.
That's right. So the Most High, he got all his angels, okay? He got all the players in the game. He literally got an army beside him, man. And Yahweh Shai right there with him, like, yeah. And that's why Yahweh Shai, he waiting for that green light, because he don't even know the day that he's coming back to this planet, okay? He waiting for the green light for his father to tell him, okay, destroy these so-called white men and women. Put them into subjection, okay?
Con, they said he got the he said he got an army on his left and his right.
That's right.
So he got the Satan, he controlling Satan.
That's right.
And he's controlling the righteous.
Nothing escapes the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. When you driving and you see that squirrel run across the road, the Most High sanctioned it. It is all the way to the point where if you see a leaf fall off a tree, the Most High sanctioned that, man. Nothing escapes his understanding, man. Nothing, anything in this world, it's all done through the spirit and power of Yahweh, man.
This is 1 Samuel 2:6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up.
That's right. So the Most High, once again, he kills and he makes alive, okay? So when you see somebody get hit with a straight bullet, hey, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai wanted that to happen. When you see a new baby coming into the world, hey, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai said, go ahead, let that baby be born, okay? When you see Jake at a low estate, and then all of a sudden he get a job and now he can provide for his family, okay? That's Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Nothing escapes the Most High, man. And that's why it's a fearful thing to be on the wrong side of this, man. Because once you understand that you don't have a free will and that you're literally in the Most High's hands, man, you got to shape up. Like, hold up. I want to make sure my power, he look at me in a good light. You understand? That's why this word is so precious, man. And that's why the beginning of knowledge, it starts with the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Con. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and he is not.
That's right. So Esau, the so-called white man, he is being discovered, man, for the wicked, vile, abominable person that he is, man. Okay? You talk about, you know, you had this thing about the Illuminati and Freemasons, okay? And all of these type of things. Esau, the so-called white man, he's being figured out, okay? He's literally being figured out. The son of perdition, the son of ruin, the son of destruction is literally being understood for the person that he is, okay? And that's Esau, the so-called white man. And Yahweh Shai said that this would happen before he came back. That's how you know we in these times, man. Because before, you know, you can even go back to what, 20 years ago, man. This wasn't out there, you know, on this type of level, on this grand scale of things, to where now other nations don't even want to fuck with Esau, okay? Because they understand what's going on. They see this man for who he is, that he represents nothing but death. That's prophecy right in front of your face, man.
It's Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
That's right. So the men of the Lord, they have to blow a trumpet, okay? They have to sound the alarm to the nation of Israel, okay? We have to sound an alarm that Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, is on his way back, man. And he's not coming, like we said in Matthew 10:34. He's not coming back for peace, man. He's coming back for destruction. So you can't just sit around and think that, oh, okay, well, when he comes, you know, whatever. No, it's not going to happen that way. There's going to be so much death out here, man. There's going to be so many famines, so many pestilences. So, 2 people just died in China, I believe, with the Black Plague, man. Come on, bro. That disease hasn't been around for ages, man. And all of a sudden it comes back. That's the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. So you can sit here all day and think that, you know, America got 10, 20 years, man. This shit about to go, man. It's about to go down, man.
Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That's right, and that's 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You want to be thugs, okay? You want to just go around roaming the earth like nothing's happening. You don't want to question anything. Question why you're basically the ass of society. You don't want to come back to your power. The men of the Lord are literally in the 4 corners of the earth at this point, literally preaching and prophesying daily, man. And you people still don't want to understand what's about to happen. You think that you got 10 years. You think you got 20 years. Your country's going down by the day, man. You got other nations, they smell blood, man.
It's Isaiah 9:19. Through the wrath of Yahweh, Lord of hosts, is the land darkened, and the people shall be as fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother.
That's right. So you're going to have people turning on each other, brothers turning on their own family members, okay? And it's going to be darkness, okay? They're not going to understand what's going on, so they're going to be in darkness. Because during this time, they just wanted to live it up. They wanted life to be normal. Because nobody in this society was ever taught to have accountability, man. To actually deal with stuff head on, man. That's why this nation is wicked, because they continue to just tell you to just live off your flesh. Flesh, flesh, flesh. Do what you want.
Break it down.
It says, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
That's right. And that's what's that? That's cannibalism, man. You're gonna have such a famine in this place that literally people are gonna start eating themselves. Okay? You're gonna have women with multiple children starting to look at their babies like, damn, I think I gotta eat one of my children. Which one don't I like? Which one don't I love the most? Okay? You're gonna have this happen here, man.
This is Ezekiel 5:10. Therefore the father shall eat the sons in the midst of thee, and the sons shall eat their fathers. And I will execute judgment in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into the winds.
So Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you want to get caught into that? You want to see, you want to have to eat your family member, man? This is what's going to happen if you don't come back and hearken unto your power. This is what's going to happen, man. You're going to see bodies like shit on the ground, man. It's going to become a normal thing to you, to the point where it's going to bug you out so much that you're seeing literally brains on the street, intestines on the street.
It says, wherefore as I live, say Yahweh, surely because thou hast defiled my sanctuary with all thy detestable things, and with all thine abominations, therefore will I also diminish thee. Neither shall mine eyes spare, neither will I have any pity.
That's right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, he's not going to have pity on our people. He's not going to have pity on Esau, okay? Or these other heathen nations, man. He's not going to have pity on them because you didn't have pity on us, man. Okay? You laughed, you scoffed, okay? You mocked us, when all we was trying to do was sound an alarm. Literally be alarmed for the Most High. That's it. And tell you what's about to happen.
Come.
That's it. And we doing this to hopefully have salvation in that day. Because we're reading and it's like, oh shit. You know? To literally hear what he just read. He just read that a brother is going to, a son is going to eat his father and the father's going to eat his son. I don't want to be a part of that, man. I want to be saved out of it, man. You people just became so carnal, man. It's sad, man. to the point where America has that's why once again this is called the virgin daughter of Babylon, because it's never been touched. So because you've never been touched, you don't think anything can happen here, man. You literally have all of a sudden, this started yesterday, Iran, the people in Iran are now up in arms, man, revolting against their government. They literally took down the central bank, blew the shit up. So he's taking down these nations, and he's gonna save America for last, because it's gonna be the most gruesome, the most grievous riots, death, everything, man. I'm telling you, man. And he doing this on purpose. He's calculated like that, man. He wants your pride to just keep, yeah. You see it, you know, you get to turn on your TV, put your foot up on your couch, and just like, damn, that's crazy that that's happening in that country. Oh, it's coming here. But it's gonna be way worse, just for that simple reason that your dumb ass sat there in the comforts of your home and you didn't think that it was gonna happen in America. This is Mystery Babylon. And you people can't see it, man.
This is second Esdras 1:32. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye had taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, says Yahweh.
That's right. So you got prophets literally telling you, okay? And all a prophet is someone who literally tells you before something happens, man. It's nothing mythical about that. The Most High put spirits upon certain men to tell you that's what's about to happen. And he's done this throughout ages, man. Read this book, man. Read it. These men didn't wake up one day and say, you know what? Let me just start preaching. Let me start telling people what's happening. No, the Most High put a spirit upon these men, man. I'll never forget when before I started, kind of the period of when I started to literally question a lot of things, man. I was a singer, bro. I was in the studio constantly, man. All of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but it was like, well, I do now. But it was like a spirit all of a sudden to where I didn't want to do it anymore. And I literally started to question, like, damn, are we really rotating? Like, it started off as small shit. and I'm not joking when I say this, man. Okay? Literally I literally was in the studio making records, and then after a while, I'm just like, bro, I don't want to do this. And at my whole life, that's what I wanted to do. The Most High said, nah, man. Nah, you gonna preach, you gonna prophesy, leave that shit alone. And I didn't understand that then, but I do now. That's why I take this so serious, man. Because it's an honor, man. This is an honor. We just trying to tell you people what's coming, man. You Edomites about to go into captivity, man. Your time is up, man. Your time is up. The son of perdition is being made shown. He's being shown, man. Your fucking children are going into slavery, man. And they're going to be dashed into pieces, man.
This is Ezekiel 5:12. It says, a third part of thee shall die with the pestilence, and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee, and the third part shall fall by the sword round about thee. And I will scatter a third into all winds, and I will draw out a sword after them.
So the Most High, there's three things that he literally tells his prophets that are coming. Famine, pestilence, and a killing by sword. Okay? Those three things are basically the Most High, he's going to use those to basically kill off you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, along with these other heathen nations, man. I don't know why you people think that this kingdom can't come down, man. There's never been one kingdom that has literally stood around for ages, man. They all have to come down. But there will be one that stands forever, and that's going to be the kingdom of heaven, man.
It says, thus shall my anger be accomplished, and I will cause my fury to rest upon them, and I will be comforted. And they shall know that I, Yahweh, have spoken it in my zeal, when I have accomplished my fury in them. Moreover, I will make thee waste and a reproach among the nations that are round about thee. and the sight of all that pass by. So it shall be a reproach and a taunt and an instruction and an astonishment unto the nations that are round about thee, when I shall execute judgment in thee, and anger and in fury and in furious rebukes. I, Yahweh, have spoken it.
That's right. So you people, you're going to understand in that day that the Most High Power, His name is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You know, you can believe in Buddha, you can believe in Islam, okay? You could be an atheist, but in that day, when you see this country come down so fast, and that this famine is real, and that you start seeing people just die like just coming out this like roaches, okay? You're gonna understand that the Most High Power, He's doing this. In that day, there's not gonna be a question of, you know, why is this happening, man? You're going to know.
This is Job.
Like, damn, how the hell this nation, how did this happen, man? You ain't gonna think like that in that day. You gonna know there's a power, there's a Most High Power. You will see it.
This is Job 5:20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
And you see, that's how you gonna understand too that the Most High Power is he's doing all of this, because during Jacob's trouble, during the famines and pestilences, you're gonna start seeing the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the men who are elect, and the 1/3 women and children, how they're just protected. You're gonna be like, God damn, hold up. So these were the people, okay? You're gonna see that they're good in that day. Like I said, we're gonna have to be a part of it, okay? But it ain't gonna be touching us how it's touching y'all, man. And you're gonna see that, and then it's gonna click with you. Oh shit, I remember I was outside that bar and they did say this, man. They did say this. They literally were prophets of the Lord.
It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Khan. So when that destruction and famine come and it hit America, we're going to laugh at it, man, because we actually put in the work for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai now, man. You people just want to continue your life and ignore exactly what's happening throughout the world, okay? You want to act like this is just gonna, America's gonna continue. That's why you're gonna get caught into that famine, those pestilences, man, those race riots. You're gonna get caught into all that, man.
It says, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
So the animals, man, are going to be at peace with the Most High's men, okay, His elect. We're not even going to fear them, okay?
Because they're going to have, it's going to be lions, tigers, bears out here.
Khan.
The Leviathan is going to be in these streets.
Khan. Think about the nationals, think about the zoos right now, okay? Those animals, they're going to come. You ever seen Jumanji? Those animals going to be on the streets, man. Mm-hmm. It's not a game.
It says, and thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not sin.
Huh. We're gonna be good in that day, man. We're gonna be good. Jacob's trouble is mainly for you 2/3, man. That's mainly for you 2/3, man. We're gonna be tried through the fire, okay? But it's already written that we actually won, man. That shit is for you 2/3, man, who want to literally subscribe to America and think that this shit is not going to end, man. Want to be fucking friends with your enemies and shit. So crazy. Because when it comes to black people, I could do something to a so-called so-called black man or a woman, and they hate you. Mm-hmm. But let your oppressors do something against you. It's okay. It's okay. You were probably angry. It's okay. You fucking forgive them, but can't forgive your own brothers and sisters, man.
This is Isaiah 30:9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children. Children that will not hear the law of Yahweh.
That's
Which
right.
say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
That's right. And that's exactly why you all subscribe. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans subscribe to Christianity. That's why you go into these churches, because they don't tell you the truth, okay? They teach you smooth things, that Jesus loves all, okay? They teach you the prosperity doctrine, that Salaki, that Jesus, he's working with you, okay? If you got a nice house, a nice car, a nice job, okay? You want to hear smooth things to you, man. You don't want the truth. You don't want the truth at all, man. And that's why you're going to be caught off guard when America literally collapses, man. Our people are rebellious. They're a rebellious nation, man. You are a rebellious nation. You are sottish children. Thus saith the Lord. Fucking women want to be like men now. Shit's crazy. Men want to be like women now.
Yeah, I'm about to bring that up. I seen that stupid ass shit.
Motherfuckers want a woman to rule over them. What type of shit is that? Why the hell would I let an emotional creature rule over me? Motherfucker can't go an hour without second guessing something or letting something affect them. How the fuck would I want somebody to rule over me like that, man?
This is Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
That's
It
right.
is an abomination.
That's right. That's a disgusting act, man. If a woman is laying with a woman or a man is laying with a man, that's a disgusting act, man. That's an abominable thing, man. Nothing but that's just death, man. If there was two men left on this whole planet, they can't do nothing but literally except fulfill their lust of their flesh. They cannot reproduce, man. And the same thing goes with two women. That shit is disgusting, man.
I'm trying to grab the other one. You know it?
With what you talking about?
The two women. There it is. I think it's it. This is Leviticus 20:13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
That's right. So if a man lay with the man or a woman with the woman, they have to be put to death, man, because that's an abominable act, man. You're going against the laws that were set through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. And like I said, nothing can come from that. You're just trying to please your own flesh, man. And you ultimately have a demon on you if you think that that's okay. And that's just the wickedness of Esau, man. You drinking that Babylon juice, thinking that shit's okay.
Jeremiah 18:12. This is Jeremiah 18. Jeremiah 8:12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abominations? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore shall they fall among them that fall. In the time of their visitation, they shall be cast down, says the Lord. I will surely consume them, saith the Lord. There shall be no grapes of the vine, nor figs of the fig tree, and the leaf shall fade.
That's right.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good, fantastic. We heard last weekend those 3 children that walked out to the ice rink. Those are our kids.
Mhm.
Do you You guys need a hug?
Not at all.
Not
What do you
at
mean?
all.
Why you say that?
Yeah, I wouldn't even understand why you said
In 12, 14, and 14, our kids are headed over there, and you guys. Okay, that's a good one.
You said you guys what?
I want to give you a hug.
No, because we did what?
Well, you accosted our children in a profane fashion.
Okay, you know what profane means?
Yes. Oh man.
Profane means
I went to
speak
William and Mary.
outside
Where
of-
did you go?
Huh?
I went to William and Mary. Where did you go?
Where did the Lord go? Where in this
There was no colleges when the Lord did.
exactly my point.
But when the United States opened its doors for business, the oldest university was William and Mary. That's where I went.
Uh-huh.
Where did you go?
I went to the same place the Lord went,
No, I don't think
under the Holy Spirit.
so. You guys need a hug.
Not at
Let's
all.
see.
Isaiah, what
I'd
is
like
it?
to give you a
14.
hug.
Maybe a
21.
sandwich or a Snickers bar.
The Snickers bar. Have you tried a Snickers? Come on, man. You seen the Snickers thing?
Get this right here.
14 and
21.
Gone.
All right.
Prepare. Salaki, this is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter,
You know what slaughter
for his
means?
children.
What does slaughter mean?
Yo puedo hablar 7 inglés. Mi lengua está larga. Y
Okay,
tú
he
no
gets it.
entiendes. Yeah, exactly. I got all your languages.
Okay.
Latin, Greek.
Prepare slaughter
Spanish,
for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Okay.
So according to the Bible, children are going to pay for what the fathers did.
right.
So you
That's-
say your children, but
Well, my kids are just kids.
Well, listen,
They're
you
not
know
adults
what?
yet.
When
Hold
you
on,
in a
hold on,
system
hold on,
like
hold on.
this,
Hold on,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. You watered down. Okay, when you hear something like that, look at you. You literally came out here the next week because you heard something that you didn't like. Okay, now we offended your kids. Okay, your point. You move on.
What happened
Did I
to-
sit up there? And we talking to your
Well, they're
child?
not here this week.
Okay,
which
cool.
Is why I
Well,
bothered to
stop
come
getting
by.
offended. You a man, bruh. If you don't want to hear something, you keep going.
Honey, you said she had
I-
disgusting hair because
You
it was
called
red.
my little redheaded dreamboat
Why?
huh?
ugly.
No, redheaded, yeah. Do you not understand that that's an abomination? Leprosy, to have pale skin.
The Most High God doesn't like that.
He
That's the
doesn't
mark
like
of
that.
Cain.
That's a mark of Cain.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Hmm.
You can, like I said, you can try this, Lord. Esau, just stop, man.
Do you understand the
keep
Punnett
trying.
Square?
Didn't they hang our children?
Do you know, do you know what the Punnett Square
Didn't
is?
they hang our children?
Hombre.
Bro,
Punnett Square.
listen.
You get it?
Listen, just
Punnett
stop.
Square.
Stop. Just stop.
Do you know?
Stop what?
Just stop. Just
Stop
stop.
what?
Just stop.
Didn't y'all hang our children?
I don't
Feed
know
our
about
babies
hanging
to
in it. Let's talk
alligators?
about the Punnett Square.
Exactly.
I thought you said you went to school.
Right.
I did.
You went to school, but you don't know history?
Right, but
I
you don't
do.
know history.
Very
You
well.
who? You,
So
your kids
we're not
what?
talking about history. We're talking
Your
about science.
kids?
Do you know the Punnett Square?
Listen.
Enlighten us.
Yeah, please.
All right, the Punnett Square means that genes all get tore into a pool and stirred around, and then things happen from that pool of genes. So your skin and your hair and your eyes are part of a Punnett Square. The girl that we had that's redhead you told was ugly didn't have any choice. Scientifically,
We didn't call her ugly because
you
her
did.
hair color.
You
said it
did.
was-
It
You
wasn't her
told
hair color. It's because of her skin color.
No, you told her red hair was ugly.
No, it was because
She
of her
didn't have a
skin color.
choice to get red hair. Her Punnett Square was scientifically
this.
distributing.
Never, she's recording.
You did do that, and my point is, the Punnett Square.
They're
look
young
at it
children.
tonight when you go home. Please,
You're angry? Why are you angry?
please go home and
not
look up
angry.
the
Why
Punnett
Why
Square.
are we
It's just
angry?
funny
You have-
because
you have
I
brown
can
eyes
see-
for a reason, and so do I.
I've
You
seen
got
this
brown
before.
skin for a reason.
He thinks because he went to college that he's just some smart guy.
I
That's
am
just
smart.
Like, dude, you, like I said, the wisdom of this world, that's fine. If you think that that's smart, that's fine.
Here you go.
That's fine.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. This is what the Bible says. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
That's right.
Is my people being oppressed?
That's
What
right.
people?
I don't know about people.
The people who look
we're
like
all
us,
people.
are they being oppressed?
No.
What about us?
Okay,
What about you?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Mhm.
Now in
I'm from
Philadelphia,
Fauquier County, Warrenton. What?
I don't know what that
Okay.
means.
Well, I don't know what that means.
But what I'm saying to you is, all across America, when you look at all the worst neighborhoods, my people is in
Your
the neighborhoods
people-
being oppressed.
your people.
They push,
Right.
Your
they,
people.
They
Yeah.
push
So
drugs
what are
and
my
guns
people?
on our
What do you
neighborhood.
mean your people? You guys
Y'all got the
own
best
world.
everything.
You guys what? What
Y'all-
are you talking about?
Yeah,
Listen to your husband.
absolutely.
See?
Listen to
See?
him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't
See?
want to be a black
The
man
hurt-
in
honey.
any other planet
No.
other than the United States of
No.
America.
We're not black.
We're not
We're not
black.
black.
I'm not
Yes, you
black.
We're God's
No,
people.
I'm not.
We're Israelites.
We're Israelites,
We're
bro.
above everybody on the face of the
Yeah.
earth.
Then what's
Thus
your
saith the
problem?
Lord.
Right.
Then why
Don't
you
go
mad?
Nothing.
anywhere
We're
but
preaching
here.
and telling your downfall.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
Don't go anywhere but here. Don't go anywhere but
Bro,
here.
we weren't brought here because we wanted
America's being burnt up.
No, it's not being burned
It's
up.
going to be
It
burnt
is.
up.
Are you
The
kidding
Most
me?
High God
Kindness.
is going to destroy this place.
No, it's not
Stop.
And then y'all going to have to bow down to us.
to. Exactly.
Oh God, no.
I don't
Y'all going to
understand.
bow down to us.
Yeah.
You're going to
We
be in
don't
the
have
Has
cotton.
nothing to
problems
do
with
with
you.
skin color.
I'm sorry?
We don't have a problem with you.
Of course you do.
What's your first name?
I don't.
Of course.
Malachi. Look up the Punnett Square, please.
We don't got to look
I
that
don't
up.
gotta look up that.
You don't have
Everything
to,
we
but I'm
need to is in the
encouraging you.
Bible. Everything we need is in the Bible.
All right, there's science and then there's faith.
This
You
is
get it,
Esau.
What
right?
is science? Science
He
is
goes to
mean to
college
know.
and that makes him smart because of literally the teachings
Science and faith.
of the devil. Come on,
If
bro.
you have
Science just
faith-
means to know.
No.
That's all
If
science
you have
means.
faith, it trumps science all the time. But please look up the
Science
Punnett
just
Square
means
when you
to
go home
know.
tonight.
You can look it
Malachi,
up.
I encourage you. The reason she
Malachi's
has red
not going
hair
to look that up.
is
I'm not-
because
I'm not gonna look it up.
He doesn't care about the so-called white man's so-called science.
It
it's
doesn't
not
matter.
white man. anything.
So-called white man. So-called white man.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. Sorry. Careful. Sorry. Have a nice day.
You ready for slavery? You and Holly. And little Susie.
You don't believe it, man. Hey, Malachi, you don't believe it for a minute. I can tell by your smile.
You see what Esau does?
She said you don't believe this for a minute.
Exactly. I don't believe this for a minute. So I just come out here just to preach and prophesy
In cold-ass
in the
weather.
cold ass weather
For
because I
free.
don't believe.
For free. We ain't getting checks for this. Is she serious right now?
Crazy. This is exactly why this nation has to fall, man. It's exactly why this nation has to fall, and it will fall. They think when you go to a so-called white man's school and you get his schooling that now you're quote unquote smart. That has nothing to do with anything, man.
Bro, the Lord didn't go to school.
The Lord didn't go to school.
He knew
And that's-
everything.
Exactly.
This is Obadiah 1. And 3, the pride.
My face, man.
You don't believe it for a second, Malachi. I can tell by the
That's-
looks in
that's
your
the- that's-
eyes and your smile.
That's the devil. I'm always. I'm a
You don't
keep
believe?
smiling.
I can tell.
I can tell.
Yo, fuck out of here. Obadiah.
Feet frozen, but you can tell I don't believe.
This is Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high.
And that's exactly what that was Exhibit A. The pride that these people have has deceived them, man. Okay?
It's a Putin pool. What do you call it?
Right.
The pundit pool.
pundit pool.
Nigga, fuck
Like,
out
come
here.
on, fuck it. Like, I don't care about your pundit pool, bro.
Y'all look like that because y'all are cursed.
You're
period.
cursed. Point blank. Period, man.
Faith, science trumps faith. Fuck out of here.
Point blank. Period.
We gonna
man.
see.
We gonna exit con. We gonna see, man.
You know what science means? Science means to know. We're scientists because we know the Bible.
Con.
Everybody's a scientist. Everybody knows
But
something.
that's the wickedness of Esau, man. You know, like for instance, the IQ test or the whole test. How you gonna sit up there and come up with a test that you made, but then give it to the whole world, and don't think that you're gonna know the answer? That's like me having a street IQ test. My people most likely they're gonna know everything about it. You understand? So your whole testing,
smash
and
that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So your whole testing and your whole system is designed for you.
You try to knock the camera down.
Right, trying to, and then he gonna apologize because he know he would have got his ass, man.
Honey, you almost got my ass kicked out there.
Con, that's why, man. Like I said, Lord willing, I run into them in Jacob's trouble. 'Cause
Came over
I'm gonna
recording.
strangle his ass.
You seen it recording, right?
Right. That's
I
what I said.
I peeked it from the
I
gate.
said she. I said she
peeked it from the
recorded.
gate. She ain't deny that shit. That's the devil.
That's the
These
devil.
were the angry black guys that
God.
said my daughter was ugly because of her
God.
hair.
Con.
No, we talking about her skin color.
Her
That's
skin
what
color.
makes her ugly.
She's pale.
And we noted that, hey, that girl right there with the red hair, you're ugly.
Con.
We ain't say you're ugly because of your red hair. We
But
give
it's
a
so
fuck about your
crazy
hair.
because you can constantly call a black man or a black woman because of their skin that they're ugly, that they're monkeys. But then
they
as
don't
soon
want
as you
that.
hear that for the first time, that someone, calls your children ugly, hey, that really hurt. Man, what? You're a grown ass man, bruh. Who cares, dog? Your children not even out here, man. You keep moving. That's how you could tell that they got this God mentality, man.
Nah,
like
that's
you
how-
can't tell them nothing.
You just gotta flip the script on them. What did y'all do to our people?
Right.
You just flip the script on them. What did y'all do to our people? Fed in alligators, dragged them through the streets on ropes.
I didn't do that. Yeah, motherfucker. You're of your forefathers. You are of your forefathers. Point blank period, man.
You seen the show Watchmen yet?
Watch me.
Superhero John?
The movie?
No, they made a TV show of it.
No.
Well, it's the TV show, the continuance of the movie.
Oh wow, no.
I think it's like 30 years later or something, 40 years later.
Huh.
But in the beginning, they show you what happened at Black Wall Street when they fucked that whole shit up. Yo, that shit made me mad. They had people and clans costumes raiding the cities and
Is
shit.
that, I think I seen that
Yeah, they
scene
had
on
on Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, they had on Instagram.
Con,
Dragging Jakes through the street.
Wow.
But what do we do? What do we do? Nigga, y'all know what the fuck y'all did. I seen that shit, bro. I got so fucking mad.
Con.
But what did they do? Let bygones be bygones, right?
Right. Like you think you just never gonna repay for what you did, man. Literally, the reason why you can walk this this nation and feel secure is because you had to put into subjection the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Your ass wouldn't feel like that, white you Edomite, if all our people understood who they were.
Fuck yeah.
But Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's in control. He know what he doing. That's why vengeance is of Yahweh Shai, man. He know what he doing. You don't believe me. I can't believe she said that. That's a devil for you. Fuck, I come out here.
They thought you were the reasonable one. That's why they wanted to keep talking to you.
Right. Con.
You was a little bit too nice with them.
Con. Boy, honestly,
See,
like I said, I'm still learning in this thing because I'm just not used to it. Oh, boy.
these niggas, I don't fuck with these niggas. Shit. Obadiah, it says, continuing on, it says, whose habitation is high? That said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's right. And see, that's the spirit of these so-called white men and women. Just what you guys, I don't think they came into the camera view, but just what they did, man. Okay? In their eyes, they're the gods of this planet. So who can bring them down? Okay?
We have science.
We have science, okay? Talking about scientists made that up. Yeah, Edomite scientists, motherfucker. Or either some heathen scientists. Because Jake ain't saying this shit. And if Jake is saying it, he sold out to you Edomites. Okay?
This is our science book. This is our textbook. This is our knowledge right here.
Everything for the so-called white man is to make himself feel good, man. That's why he had to create a world like this.
I seen a video where it said, we're the only people in existence. There's no life on any other planets. There can't be. Let's just look at it logically.
So the Most High created all these planets just to be inhabitable.
No, they saying there is no Most High God. We're just it. We're the creators. We're the creators.
Nah,
It's up to us.
these people are wicked, man. These people are wicked, man.
That's a pride.
That's that pride, man. These people they've been in power for so long that they literally feel like there's no power. You motherfuckers were in rocks, bro. You had to learn how to walk on twos, dog. And all of a sudden, now you think that you're the creators of the earth, that you're the creators of the universe. You fucking people are wicked, man. And that's exactly, Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, please put the spirit. I'm not sparing none of them, man. I'm not sparing. Yo. Just for shit like that, because that's exactly how all these Edomites feel, man. Who gonna bring us down? Well, that's why they try to come in that calm spirit. Whoa. Listen. What did he say he went to? Some dumbass
Williamsburg
school?
or some shit
Yeah,
like
like
that.
I'm supposed to be like, whoa. You went to college, bro?
You're prestigious.
Oh man. Name one prophet that went to college, man.
I think Paul went.
Huh.
I think Paul went.
Huh.
But that's here nor there.
Right, con.
That doesn't matter.
Right. Because he still preached the rock. He still preached the words of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. But
He didn't become the man until he got the spirit.
con. Exactly.
So all that schooling didn't do him nothing.
con.
This is Obadiah, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, says Yahweh.
Exactly. And what's this nation's flag or Salakia? Their symbol, the eagle, man. Because that's that pride. The eagle represents pride. The eagle represents flying higher than any other bird or any other animal in this world, putting themselves amongst the in the heavens. Okay. With all their satellites and shit, man. Okay. That's Esau Edom, man. he feel like he can challenge the Most High power, man. But he's literally in the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what's going to be his downfall. And that's why it's going to be glorious, man. Ecclesiasticus 25 tells us that.
25:7.
Yeah, con.
You mean Ezekiel?
Is it Ezekiel? Nah, that a just man loves to see the fall of his enemies.
You mean Sirach?
Con, yeah. I say it's in mine's Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah. I think you said Ecclesiastes.
Oh, no. Lie. But no,
I don't even go to 25.
con, right.
He
No,
bugging.
Ecclesiasticus. But that's why, like I say, Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 7, that a just man, one of the things that he loves to see and he lives to see is the fall of his enemies, man. Okay? Just for the simple fact how much pride they got, okay? And not understanding that the Most High power is about to literally take them out of that power seat.
Shit, these women too.
Con, let me. Yeah, and you women, y'all on some other shit now. The serpent has given you powers, okay? He's giving you this independent mindset. So now you think you don't need a man, and in that day you're gonna be begging for a man of the Lord. You're literally gonna be begging for a man of the Lord, man.
Take this. Keep going. Matter of fact, bring up Micah 7:10.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Okay? So you women, in that day, when you see everything that we've been saying to you, okay, come to fruition, you're gonna be shamefaced, man. And you're gonna be trodden down like shit, man, in the streets. Okay? Right now, you think we doing this just to do it, and you're like, okay, so where's your power? Where's God? You guys said that this was gonna happen. It didn't happen. Where's God? Okay? But when everything does happen, you're gonna be trodden down, man. Because you still biting that apple. You still biting these philosophies, man. You still biting these philosophies that Esau, the serpent, is teaching you. That you can be independent, man. That you don't need a man. When you see martial law and like I said, pestilences, your family dropping dead, you got people with flesh-eating diseases around you, and you see a man of the Lord sitting there, he comfortable, okay? He got food, ain't nothing touching him. You're gonna be shamefaced, man. That's why Isaiah 4:1, that's why it tells you. Come.
It's Isaiah 4:1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Con. So they gonna be shamed. That reproach, that's that shame, man. Because when this society was as it is today, okay, you actually subscribe to what Esau was telling you, man. So when that day that all hell breaks loose and shit hits the fan, okay, you gonna be shamefaced. You gonna be begging for a man of the Lord. Like, listen, I will cook my own food. I will wear my own apparel. Please, just go into me. Let me be yours. Clearly, the Most High power is working with you.
I'll even share you.
Con, I will even share you. Okay? That's why it's gonna go back to ancient of days like that, man. America's shaky right now, man. It's being brought down right before your eyes. Like I said, Putin just said the economy's about to collapse. You got the elite bankers telling you that they're preparing for the economy to collapse. And you people don't want to see it, man, because you don't like to deal with reality. That's why all you do is drink, you smoke, okay? You please your flesh constantly because you want to escape reality, man, because you don't want to take it head on, man. That's why in that day, it's going to be famines. It's going to be pestilence. You're going to see martial law. And you're not going to understand what the fuck to do, man. You think we doing this for vainglory? This happened in ancient days, man. The Most High always put spirits upon people to preach and prophesy the downfall of a kingdom. Always. I'm not coming out here for just vainglory, just so somebody can hear me talk, man. I'm trying to warn you. That's why he said sound a trumpet.
This is Jeremiah 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, says the Lord, and they shall fish them.
And that's what we doing. Okay, so when you fish, you basically cast out a net so you can get other fish. Right now, we're fishing for the elect of the chosen seed of Jacob, okay? Those who can come back into the fold, those who were prophesied in the Bible to come back in the end times, to come back to their power, man. Keep reading that, and what does it say? And those fishers are going to be turned into what?
It says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them.
So those fishers, okay, after the men of the Lord are awoke, those fishers are going to turn into hunters, okay? So the so-called Edomite, or Salaki, the so-called white man, you Edomites, you seed of Esau, we're coming after you, man. You're going to be in subjection now, okay? Whether you like to hear it or not. You have to pay for what your forefathers did because your so-called Jesus, guess what? He was a black man. He was a so-called black man. Why you think you hung him just like you did our people? Because you always hated us, man. This was in the womb.
This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
So our adversaries, those who put us into captivity, they will be in the captivity, okay? Whether they want to hear it or not. I know it's tough because you've been told that you're the gods of the earth and everything came from you, okay? That you're creators of all. Well, guess what? Sorry to rain in your parade, but you're going into captivity, man.
I ain't that sorry.
I ain't that sorry, for real. You're going into captivity, Salaki.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Right. So everyone that preyed on us, okay, that made sure the name of Israel was never in remembrance, that has to come back onto you, okay? You're going to be, you're going into captivity. You're going to have chains upon your neck, upon your waist, upon your ankles. You can't think that you're never going to pay for that, man. You people, y'all like to be comfortable, man. Some weak shit, man. Y'all just want to be comfortable. That's why you made a so-called Jesus, man. And he loves all. Just so every day you go about your life, you can be justified in how you feel.
This is Isaiah 51 and 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
That's right.
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
That's right. So the Most High is going to lift up these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who are chosen, okay, to be a battle axe, man, okay? The Most High power, he's not going to come down from the heavens. Nah, he's going to give those men who are basically the ass of society, he's going to give those men their vengeance, man.
That's right.
He's going to give them all these movies about superpowers, this and that. His men are going to have that, man. Just like in the ancient days, man. Samson was taking down people left and right, man. Hundreds, thousands, man. King David, man. That's coming back. Hundreds of thousands, man. Saul was mad that the people was like, yeah. But King David, he took down, you know what I'm saying? He took down thousands of men, though. Hundreds of thousands.
They said King Saul took out thousands.
Yeah, but
well, David took out hundreds of thousands.
Woo. Himself, man. Woo. How you think he did that, man? That's spiritual power, man. You think these people from these Marvel and all of these shows about superheroes, where do you think they're getting this from? That's the Most High God, man.
It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
That's right. So with those elect men, okay, will he break the horse and his rider? A horse represents power, man. And who's the rider of power, man? Esau, Edom, you so-called white. Khan, break it down now.
It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
And those are the vehicles, man. Literally, you're going to see, man, the Most High lift up a standard. He's going to lift up a standard. What's that standard? That standard is going to be those elect men, man, who get those powers on high, man. Why you think the Most High's given a spirit to Esau to make robots, okay? Because he wants us to have a law challenge. He want to show his power be magnified like that. Like you gonna look at it as a normal man, he can literally lift a whole fucking building? He can fly? Come on, man.
And you know the men are going to be flying. How else are they going to take out the chariot?
Khan.
Which is another way of talking about the so-called white man, his helicopters, his planes, his fighter jets, all these things. The men going to be taking those down.
That's right.
And the horse and the rider is going into tanks, cars, the Hummers, the SUVs.
Right.
All these land vehicles they're going to have set up, they're going to be getting destroyed.
Didn't it say that one man should chase 100?
Khan.
You know?
And
One
others
man,
aflight.
man. Exactly.
Put 1,000 to flight.
And put 1,000 to flight, man.
It says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
That's right. So the Most High not gonna spare no one, man. If you not a part of this marvelous light, he's not sparing you, man. Your mom, your father, your little sister, okay? Your grandmother, your grandfather. He don't care, man.
Your redhead daughter.
Yeah, Khan, your redhead daughter, she's just a sweetheart. Yeah, okay. Let's see if the Most High think that, man. When her ass is fucking, her whole head is on the pavement, man. We're gonna see if she's a sweetheart then.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 24. I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldeans all their evil that they have done in Zion and your sight.
That's right.
Saith the Yahweh.
So the Most High is he's gonna have vengeance upon literally everything that you've done, okay? Thus saith the Lord. So when you people put us into captivity, that has to go back unto you, Esau, whether you want to hear it or not. He's gonna render those elect men to recompense what you've done to us, man.
It says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth.
Khan, and that's exactly what you did. Through your philosophies, you've destroyed the whole earth, man. Now the whole earth is in mourning. That's why all of these nations, they hate you now, man. That's why they don't care for you anymore, man. They're tired of drinking from the wine in the cup of this whore, man. This whore who sits upon many waters. America, man. They've been going with your programming for too long. People don't understand what's coming, man. It's about to be glorious, man. It's going to be a glorious sight. When all y'all made uncomfortable, man.
This is Ezekiel 25 and 14. I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, says the Lord God.
Exactly. So the Lord power, he going to have to put a spirit upon us, man. Okay? Reason being is because we're gonna do his will, okay? To kill you so-called Edomites or you so-called white people, man. So that spirit, He's gonna put upon us, and so that you're gonna see guts, man. We don't want to throw up, so the Most High gonna have to put a spirit upon us, man, to do these type of things, man. Thus saith the Lord. This ain't my words, okay? I'm just telling you what the Most High said is gonna happen, whether you want to hear it or not, man.
This is
This motherfucker's jeans, man.
you shocked?
Fucking jeans tighter than his girlfriend's, man.
That probably is hers.
Hey, Con, that probably is, cause yeah, you know what? Esau do that type of shit. I remember in high school they used to do that type of shit. Weirdos, man.
It's Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh, and to cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's right. So Jerusalem is it's a place, or Salaki, it's a people before it's a place. So when he says go into the city of Jerusalem, he's talking about the people, okay? And it's sighing and crying. How are you sighing and crying to the Lord? Because you're talking about these abominations that this wicked nation has done, man. He hears this. That's why as we speak, okay, as the prophets are now speaking throughout the four corners of the earth, you're watching America crumble, man. Because the Most High, he hears these sighs and these cries, man. You people don't have but a short time, man.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Con, smite, kill, man. The Most High, he want death, man. He want vengeance, man. He want that blood that you put upon this city to build. He want that blood back, man. Those who went after blood and didn't fear blood, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be on your head, man. Ain't gonna be no mercy, man.
God, it said to the others.
Con,
So the ones that's down with this, they gonna get salvation.
God.
But everybody else who listen and they ain't getting down with it, y'all gonna be the people who get destroyed.
that's right.
It says, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women.
So the Most High loves all. Nah. Most High don't love all. He just said, kill the maid, kill the little girl, okay? Come on, man. Kill the father, kill the mother. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, y'all so ahead, y'all so full of yourselves, man. You're full of shit, man. That is coming out your fucking ass at this point. It's coming out your ears, your nose, man. Your pride is puffed up, man. And that's a glorious sight because pride, it comes before the fall, man. When you think that nothing's gonna happen to you. When you think that we're just talking just to talk, man. And then y'all so wicked that some of you actually do believe what we're saying, but in your eyes, oh, it ain't gonna happen in my lifetime, so fuck it.
Con.
You don't even have the spirit to say, you know what, this actually is gonna happen, so the least that I can do is get myself right. That's how wicked you are, man.
This is
Even Salaki, but even our women, man. All you so-called Israelites, you so-called Israelite women that are in the truth, you know, one of the main things that I always hear is, well, when Isaiah 4:1 happened, it's gonna be in the kingdom anyway. Nah, you're not gonna get through. Listen, you're not gonna be able. This is just like Esau. You're not gonna be able to just do wickedness and then just wake up and you in the kingdom. No, you gotta repay for what you've done, man. The Most High gotta repay for what you've done. So yeah, you might be in 1/3, but you're gonna go through some shit until you get that man of the Lord, man. It's not gonna be a thing of in the kingdom, that's when we get all the women. Yes, that's gonna happen, but it's gonna start on this side as well, during Jacob's trouble, man.
Con.
That's why y'all not understanding, man. You still in that feminist mindset, man. And that's what's gonna be your downfall, man.
This is 2 Ezra 16:22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
Con. And what do we keep saying? What's the main ingredients of Jacob's trouble? Famine, pestilence, and that sword, man. Many of y'all gonna die through hunger, and that's the worst death, man. I'd rather be hit by a car or a bullet, man, to literally die a death of starvation, man. Motherfuckers gonna be eating tires, eating shit. Y'all think this is a game, man?
It says, and the others that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Con. So if you don't get destroyed through the famines, hey, well, you gonna die through the sword, man, which is guns, man. There's gonna be no escape for you, man. You're not gonna be able to escape, man. Point blank, period. Like I said, famine's gonna get you. If the famine don't get you, pestilence. If the pestilences don't get you, then the sword will, man. You're not escaping death from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Get the hell out of here with that, man. You crazy.
It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be waste, and the cities shall be cast down.
So it's gonna be so many bodies that you're just gonna be cast out like shit, like ill. Bodies everywhere. No one gonna be able to mourn over you because they gonna be trying to worry about their own survival, man. It ain't gonna be no more funerals, man. It's gonna be all out chaos here, man. You people been a little bit too comfortable, man. You've been a little bit too comfortable letting the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans not understand who they are, man. You've been too comfortable. So the Most High gonna shake this up. And it's gonna be the final shake-up. Trust me. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So you're gonna see one kingdom go down, and you're gonna see another rise up, man. Point blank, period. And the next kingdom to rule is the kingdom of righteousness for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Oh, that cool ass nigga across the street.
Con, he here, but you want to be too fucking cool. Okay, we're gonna see if that hoodie and that coolness save you, bruh. It ain't gonna save you. Like I said, famine, death, pestilence, man. Sword. It's gonna be the main ingredients of Jacob's trouble, man.
This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 27. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sin and covered with their iniquities, like as the field is covered with the bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through.
Con. And that's another reason why a lot of our people don't want to come into this truth, man. Because they've done so much fucking wicked shit. They feel bound. They feel trapped in it, man. Well, fuck it. I done did this and that. Well, you know what, man? I don't care. You know, they don't even want repentance. They don't even want to repent to the Most High Power, man. Because they feel trapped. They feel engulfed in that wickedness, man.
It says, it is left undressed. It is left undressed, and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith.
Right. You 2/3 gonna be used as stubble, man. Y'all gonna be missile food. You're gonna be missile food. There's gonna be a missile with your name on it. Just for you. Just for you. You think that this is a game. You think that this is, that life is YOLO. You only live once, so fucking live it up, right? Okay. We about to see. We about to see. Like I said, you now got other nations saying it, okay? It's a known fact the U.S. economy is about to collapse. It is a known fact, man. And you people still don't want to do nothing about it. You don't want to hearken unto your power. All you want to do is act like life is just going to continue, man. The economy is collapsing, man. All the other nations know that. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is about to bring great death upon this nation, man. All Jake want to do is worry about pussy all day. For a broad who not even submitting to you, okay? She's still looking other men's face. She still want other men. This is a weak ass nation, man. This nation is weak, man.
This is Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill unto her double.
And that's how merciful and righteous the Most High is, man. He said, come out of her, my people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He actually gave you a chance, man. He said, come out of her, my people, so you won't partake in her plagues, okay? He literally told you this, man. But y'all don't want to listen. Y'all want to be just like Esau, man. You want to be just like Esau. You want to do what he does. You want to make your oppressors your friends, man. When all you had to do was come back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, okay? And if you're a man, preach this word, man. Try to wake up the elect. That's all you had to do.
It says, how much as she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is Yahweh who judged her.
The Most High said, in 1 hour, he's going to put this place down, man. Why? Because their pride was so, it was so much, man. Who's going to take her down? She's not going to sit a widow. She's not going to cry. Nobody going to take my nation down. That's the epitome of the so-called whites, man. Esau. They feel like this nation going to go on forever, man. That they'll never sit as a widow. That's why the Most High going to bring her down in an hour, man. To show you. He going to humble the shit out this nation, man. He going to humble the shit out of y'all. And ultimately destroy you. Wicked, man.
It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
So the kings on this planet, all of these, your presidents, your prime ministers, even our people that are, the celebrities, okay? You guys are going to mourn when this country goes down, because that was the only way that you just thought that this nation would never, this would never happen, man. That it'll never go down. So you're gonna cry, okay? Your mighty men are gonna cry, man. Because at that point, you're not gonna have any direction. You're not gonna know what's going on, man. You're gonna be holding your loins. It tells you in the scriptures, you're gonna be holding your loins as a woman, man.
It's Jeremiah 50:25. Yahweh have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Yahweh, Lord of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans.
Break it down now.
So Yahweh have opened up his armory. And that's all the destruction that he got waiting for this place.
God.
World War III, pestilence, martial law, the race wars, the chariots going to come to burn this place up, right along with the missiles. He opened up his armory, the beasts, the leviathans, everything is going to be let loose.
And that's why it says their minds shall melt, man. Because as you people are seeing this, literally everything that you were taught, everything that you thought that you knew, it's gonna fuck up your mind. It's gonna fuck up your mindset to the point where you're just like, oh my God, like, what do I believe, man? You're not gonna have any direction, man.
It says, come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly.
That's right. So this country, it has to be destroyed, man, and it will be destroyed. Okay? The Most High, he's let, like the scripture the Ak just read. He's gonna open up his armory. So he's gonna throw it all at y'all, man. Famine, pestilence, the sword, martial law, race wars. Okay? Everything's gonna be it's gonna be on a maximum level, man, that this planet has never seen before, man.
It says, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple. It says, call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about.
God.
Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done, do unto her. For she had been proud against your Lord, Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel.
So when the Most High says he's telling these nations to bend that bow, he's telling them basically, look, let your nuclear missiles go, man. Let them go. That's why he said this land will be utterly destroyed, man. And what did he just read? He said that the other nations are going to be round about her. So the other nations are literally going to fire nuclear missiles all at once upon this nation, man.
Come. It says, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and her men of war shall be cut off in that day, says Yahweh. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, says Yahweh, Lord of hosts. For thy days come, the time that I will visit thee.
God.
And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him, says the Lord of hosts. That the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name, Yahweh. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give his rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, says Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her. And they shall become as a woman. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols.
That's right. So this is exactly why this land will never be inhabited after this, man. It's going to be like a memorial unto Israel, man. When we telling our children in the kingdom how we got out this place, this land still going. It's going to be basically with the creepy, crawly insects and the fowls of the air, the vultures, okay, the owls, okay. It's going to be a memorial, man, because this was the most wicked nation ever erected, man. That's why the Most High, he's gonna send nuclear missiles, okay? That's a cleansing, fire is a cleansing agent to make sure that this never, ever, ever happen again. Let's cleanse this shit. And we're gonna cleanse this shit through nuclear missiles, man. Through fire, straight fire, man. And all of you who get caught into it, hey, well, most likely you were a part of it too. That's why your ass gotta be destroyed, point blank, period. You were a part of the abominations, the wickedness, and the downfall of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Point blank, period, man. So your ass got to get cleansed as well.
You got something else to bring up?
Nah, man, that's it.
All right, so with that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash,
and double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. And peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, pushing the truth and sincerity, and those who putting their videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. Shalom.
Shalom. Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.